Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video. So I have been waiting so long to do this video and it's gonna be my book haul. I have been collecting books over the last 2 months-ish. Yeah, 2 months I think, like 1.5, 2-ish. And I've just not been wanting to film this video before like all of the books have arrived. I'm still missing a few, but whatsoever. I got most of them here and I am so freaking excited to show you guys the books. So first of all, this is probably gonna be long. I don't know that much about the books that I get. I get them because I hear stuff about them or the ratings are just good and I'm like, oh, it's YA dealing with mental health, social issues, I'm gonna get it. Maybe it's good. But whatsoever, I also want to apologize for that I haven't really stuck I haven't really been sticking to a schedule with uploading. I'm so stressed at the moment with school and work, and then I feel like seriously I just lost the motivation to like film for like a week or two, but now I feel like I'm getting back on track. I will not promise anything, like I will still get a video up like probably like once a week, once every other week, but I don't know if I will do like every single Sunday. So whatsoever, let's get into the book haul because I have a lot of books to go through. So let's start with the book that I think is one of the most anticipated books that came out in, what was it? Was it May or was it April? I can't remember actually right now, but I'm very excited. I haven't even read the first 2 books and a lot of people are already talking about this book and I just haven't even read the first one, but I still got the 3rd one because I have a feeling that I will like it, so I just was like, why not? And of course that is A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J Maas, which is the 3rd book in the, I think it's just called A Court of Thorns and A Court of Thrones and so I just can't pronounce the title of the first book, Court of Thorns and Roses. Okay, whatsoever. You guys already know it properly. I obviously don't know anything about this book because I haven't read the 2 others, so please don't spoil me. The next book that I got is another new release. Just a little reminder here, there's a lot of new releases in this book haul because there's been a lot of new freaking exciting releases, so I couldn't resist. But the next book that I got is The Daughter of the Pirate King, no, just Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller, and I am really excited to read this because it has to do with pirates and I'm like, hell fucking yeah. I have never read a book about pirates before. This sounds just up my alley because I think I would love it. Like, I like pirates. I love pirates. I think it's really fun, so hopefully I will really enjoy this. The next book that I got, I haven't heard anyone talking about before really, but I've seen it on Goodreads. It sounds good, the ratings are good, so I wanted to give it a try, and that is Faking Normal by Courtney C. Stevens. I cannot remember right now what it's about, but still the ratings were 4 stars, like something. It seems like it's a good book, so I wanted to give it a go. It was really cheap. Then I also picked up All About Mia by Lisa Williamson, which is also the author of The Art of Being Normal, which I own. Still haven't read though, but this got discounted a lot and the ratings were great, so just thought that I wanted to give it a try. Then I also picked up Geekarella by Ashley Poston, which I think you have also come across on BookTube like a lot recently if you watch the videos. Obviously a lot of people have been talking about this and a lot of people really seem to really enjoy this, so when it got discounted there was no doubt that I had to give it a go and pick it up. Then I was so happily surprised when I got an ARC of A Stranger in the House by Shari Lapina, which I probably butchered. But this author also wrote The Couple Next Door and I'm very excited to read this book. This is I mentioned this was an ARC, right? I think this comes out in July and I'm very excited. I haven't read The Couple Next Door, but I think I will love it and I have a feeling that I could really love this too because it's like a thriller mystery novel and I freaking dig that. I love it. I love my mystery thriller novels. So good. So I am very excited. The next one that I got is not a new release. I just came across it on Goodreads. Thought, you know what, that sounds really good, I want it, and that is A Boy Toy by Barry Luga. This has to do with a guy that has some sort of secret and things are starting like to catch up on him, and I think he like has to deal with it and stuff like that. But it sounds good, so I wanted to give it a go. And I also picked up The Start of Me and You by Emery Lord. I read When We Collide by Emery Lord. Really liked it. So yeah, I cannot wait to read more about this author. I know she also has a new book coming out in June, which I'm also really excited to read. But this has to do with this girl and her boyfriend dies in a swimming accident, and that's like all I know. And I love the cover. I think it's beautiful. Then I got some more new releases. The first one that I got is seriously, I can never pronounce this. Roy's Rolls by Margaret Stoll. This has to do with like a reality show and stuff like that, and it just sounds really cool and interesting, and I just needed to read it, and I still haven't, but I will soon, and I say that with all of my books. Then I also picked up another new release, which is quite new as many of these others are, but I haven't really heard anyone talking about this, but I thought it sounded good, and that is The State of Grace by Rachel Lucas. This is a really short book, and I just think that it deals with a girl that has some sort of mental illness or something, and this is the story of her trying to deal with it. It actually says right here that she has an illness, so yeah. Then I also picked up Letters to the Lost by Bridget Kemper. I butchered that name really hard. I really like this cover. I don't know much about this specific book really, but once again, new release, good ratings. I cannot resist. Then I also picked up Unconventional by Maggie Harcourt, which has a really annoying sticker on it. But I'm really excited to read this as well. This also just sounds like a YA contemporary book. I'm not sure really, but I'm excited to read it. Then I picked up Everything Beautiful Is Not Ruined by Daniela Young Ullman, which sounds really good as well. Guys, I can't really say anything about the books that I got. Seriously, it's not that I don't read the synopsis, it's just when you collect so many books, you kind of just forget what most of them are about. Also because I'm filming this quite late, from when I actually got the books, so yeah. Then I also picked up Alex, I have a really hard time pronouncing this word. Alex Approximately. Okay, I butchered that probably, I'm sorry. This is by Jen Bennett, and I've heard really great things about this, and I am just excited to jump into these YA contemporaries because most of them just sound so freaking good, and I cannot wait. Then I also picked up another new release, which I think you have also seen everywhere on YouTube, BookTube, if you have been here the last couple of months, and that is The Upside of Unrequited. I think that's how you pronounce it, by Becky Albertalli. So, yeah. A lot of people have said really good stuff about this, so I'm just over the moon about this. It sounds really good. And guys, have you realized that there's a blue theme to these books? All of them are seriously blue. Just when I put them up on my shelf, they were just blue. All of them blue. The next book that I got is This Beats Perfect by Rebecca Denton, which once again, it had good reviews, it was cheap. I wanted to pick it up and see if I liked it. Then I got another book, which is not a new release though, but I'm still very excited to read it, and that is Pushing the Limits by Katie McGarry. And I hate this cover. I hate it because there's real people on it, but it has some good ratings, so... And it was really cheap actually, so I thought that okay. Then I picked up Margaret and Me by Juna Dawson. This is actually a YA contemporary thing with historical fictions elements to it, which sounds really good. I'm usually not the type of person that likes historical fiction. I haven't had the best experience with historical fiction, definitely, but it can be good, I mean, of course. So I'm very excited to see this, not to see this, but to read it. I also got Stargazing the Beginners by Jenny Macklin, which I butchered, and I love this cover. This cover is freaking stunning. It's such a beautiful blue one, and the spine is gold. I love it, and I'm so tired. Then I got Paper Butterflies by Lisa Heathfield, which is actually a book that I've had my eye on for a long time, and then I realized how good people have been reading this, and I was like, okay, that's probably a sign for me to get it and use all of my money on books like I usually do. This book is actually a book that I'm very excited about, that I'm probably gonna pick up in next month, and that is Sanctoris Fint, which I butcher so hard, but I'm so me to review. I asked for it and he was so nice to send a copy of it to me. And by looking at the cover and her teeth, I think there is a girl that is a vampire, some sort, and I'm very excited to read it. As I mentioned, I will probably pick this up next month because I really want to get to it soon so I can do a review for you guys and put that up and have stuff to upload on YouTube. But whatsoever, I'm very excited. Then I also got Goodbye Days by Jeff Center, and this is also a new release that I'm quite surprised that I haven't heard that many people talk about. Then I also picked up None of the Above by I.W. Gregorio something. I'm very excited to read this book because I've heard some great stuff about it, so I wanted to read it, of course. This book actually is a book that I haven't heard anyone talking about, but the people that have been rating it on Goodreads have like given the book really good ratings, so I'm kind of like, what is this even? And that is Noah Can't Even by Simon James Green. And like the cover like is obviously just a banana, but I don't know like what this book is about at all because you don't get anything from the cover, you really don't get that much from the title. In my personal opinion, everything just seems a bit weird, but apparently it's really good, so I'm excited to. The next book that I got is Black Iris by Leah Raider. I'm really not sure how to pronounce her name. And I don't know anything about this book, but I've been wanting to pick up a book by this author for a long time. I also have Unteachable, I believe. And I'm just really excited to dig into them. This book that I got, which is also the newest one, is 7 Days of You by Cecilia Venice, which sounds like a cute contemporary, so I just hope I will like it. I also picked up Windfall by Stephanie E. Smith, and oh my god, this cover is gorgeous and to die for. I also got But Then I Came Back by Estelle Allure, which also I love. I really like this cover. I don't know if this is like the text font or something. I know, I just really like it. And it seems really good as well. I also picked up Countless and The Last Thing You Said by Sarah Bean, which is actually an ARC, but I paid for it. But like you can see the book down here, it says free, uncorrected, proof not for sale. So like the copy that I got is an ARC. And these are also two new releases that I'm excited to read. I got Made You Up by Francesca Sapia, which is a book that I've been wanting to read for freaking ever. So I'm very excited that I have a copy of it now. I also got You Are Welcome Universe by Whitney Garner. I really like this cover, even though it's a real person on the cover. I still like it and I'm very excited to read it. And one of my all-time favorite booktubers talked really positive about this, so I had to pick it up. The next book that I got is The Inexplicable Logic of My Life by Benjamin Alger Sands, which I butcher. He's also the author of Aerosol and Dante Discovers the Secrets of the Universe, which I have not read yet, but I own it and I want to read it soon. But I could not resist this book because it just sounds really interesting, so I just had to get it. And the last book that I got is The Takedown by Corey Wing. Once again, I am freaking excited to read this. This is like a mystery thriller about a girl that apparently there is video leaked of her having sex with her teacher, but then it's not really her, and she's trying to hack into like the internet to take the video down or something. That's what I've heard because a lot of people have been talking about this book, so you probably already know it. Those were all of the books that I got, not only this month but also last month and probably like a little bit of the month before, so it's like a collective book haul. So yes, I'm very excited to read all of these books. As you may hear, I know nothing about most of them, or I just can't remember, or I just don't want this video to be friggin' 40 minutes long. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know down below if you have any suggestions to what sort of video I could make, because sometimes I seriously just don't have any ideas to do something. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!